win the Thorpe Award. How would you describe your season in light of the fact that teams aren't challenging you as much as most, you think? And how do you kind of cope with that part of it?
I think the season just been great. Just getting a chance to play with Damon his last season in Jordan, and I think that in January we set a goal, and that was to bring BIA back, and that's what we've just strived to accomplish the whole season. And so, just getting the accolades, being ranked #1 pass defense, whatever it is, I think that it's just kind of been surreal how the season's played out.
Do you expect Sean to be back this week?
I definitely expect him to be back this week. I know he doesn't like sitting out, and it was hard not having him out there with us last week.
Fourth row left, Andy from the Lantern.
Yeah, Coach Hoffley said that you guys, when teams go across the middle against you guys, they feel it. Like you're going to come across the middle to catch a pass. What allows you to maintain that physical mentality in the second half?
I think he just really preached that to Jordan in our defensive meetings to make sure that if teams want to throw seam routes, that they have to feel it every time. So I know last game you saw DPJ kind of start to maybe like shy away from the contact, and you saw some drop balls. So I think Jordan's doing a really good job of enforcing his presence in the middle of the field.
Front row right, Austin from Letterman Row.
Jeff, how impressive is what Damon has been doing with that cast all season and playing through pain and everything else that goes in just playing for him right now?
I think it's really commendable what he's been able to do, play through a lot of pain, putting the team before himself. He's been in a lot of pain this year, and I think for him to go out there and have his best season yet with the circumstances, I think it's really crazy, and it's just a testament to the brotherhood that this team has.
Have you played with somebody who is a better trash talker than Damon?
I don't think so. He's always going. Sometimes we got to like tell him to calm down, but I think that he kind of sets the mentality for the defense, really even the whole team. So, I mean, without him, I think we'd be a whole completely different team.
Third row left, Dan from Lemon Warriors.
Jeff, when Michigan went downfield, scored on you guys, opening drive, and obviously had some success throughout the first half, what do you feel like you guys did as a defense to keep your composure and make sure that things didn't balloon out of control?
I think something Coach Day told us before the game is like in a heavyweight fight, you're going to get punched a couple times. So, I mean, in games like that, you can't really expect to just have clean shutouts every time. Some teams are going to have their talented too, so they're going to throw their punches. So it's really about being able to stay level-headed, respond well. And I think you saw that second half. I think he was 4 for 25, whatever that number was. It was. I think that it just showed our resiliency.
Obviously, you're used to playing with Damon and Sean. When you're out there later in the game and Seven and Cam and Amir are out there, does it adjust anything that you have to do when those guys are out there instead of Damon and Sean?
No, nothing really for me, just being a good leader for them. They know that Ohio State's always next man up mentality. That's one of the core values of the program. So I think they knew that the challenge was going to be big, so they had to respond well.
Sorry about that. Second row right, Tony from the Ozone.
Jeff, with Sean out and Michigan having some success in that first half, what was it like when you guys go to the sideline after a Michigan possession? How much is it? Is it chaotic? Like, what are you being told? How did you guys get things righted?
I think it's just about, like I said, staying level-headed throughout the whole thing. We didn't really want to. We didn't. We didn't really want to get too low on ourselves. We knew what our defense was capable of doing, so really just rallying the troops and coming out the next series responding well.
What did you think of Cam and Seven and Amir?
I think given the circumstances, they did a great job. Stepping up for a player like Sean is never going to be easy. So for them to go out there, you saw Amir with a big fourth down stop, interception. I think they put on film what they're capable of doing.
Fourth row right, Rainier from Detroit Free Press.
You guys have outscored your conference opponents 436 to 116. Are you surprised by how much you've dominated them? And do you think you carry an intimidation factor at this point into
I wouldn't say that we're surprised. I know we put a lot of work into it this offseason of just getting things right that hampered us last season. So for us to have the dominance, like you said, it just speaks to the work that we were putting in. And now it's about finishing finish the rest of the season with that same kind of dominance.
And do you think you guys have that intimidation factor at this point? I mean, do you think when you line up across the teams, you sense that they know what's coming?
Yeah, I think just because we put that on tape, I mean, teams watch film same way we do, so they're not just reading articles. They actually have to like watch what we're doing, and I think when you watch that, you can respect it.
Second row middle, Bruce from Sports Illustrated, Maven.
Jeff Hafley was in here a while ago. He said you should win the Thorpe Award. He says you're the best cornerback in the country. I wonder if you, given how he coaches you, if it surprises you that he's that complimentary. Do you get that kind of reinforcement from him as you're playing? He talked about times you've been thrust into situations like Penn State where you played in a spot of the field that you hadn't played all year because they wanted you on Hamler. Just your reaction to him saying those kinds of things about you.
I think for me, it's just really big just to get a compliment from Coach Hafley. I know he's seen his fair share of DBs, so for him to just speak that highly of the way he think I played, it's big for me. It just really makes me want to continue to work and just make him proud.
What would it mean to you to win that award, to be recognized the best cornerback in the country?
It'll be big just to be recognized as among the top DBs that came through out here. Winfield, Malcolm Jenkins both won the award, so I think just be a third winner of the award would be really big for not just me but the university.
Second front row left, Doug from Cleveland.com.
Jeff, obviously you guys have a lot of business in front of you still, but as you stand here with your 3 seasons at Ohio State, with being a Thorpe Award finalist and being on an undefeated team, just how do you think it's worked out? Your decision that you made to leave Texas to come here, how does it feel at this point in your career?
It feels really good. I'm really glad that I made the decision to come to Ohio State. I think what's crazy is that JK's having a lot of success, Chase is having a lot of success, so my class has been relatively successful. And I think that it kind of just shows that you can go out of your state and make that decision to kind of travel far, take that risk, and it'll really pay off for you.
And final question, number right, Tim from Letterman Row.
How weird, strange is it to be playing a same team 6 weeks later? I mean, for you, I mean, y'all have never done that, in your time. How strange is that to be getting ready for a game like this?
Yeah, so I was just thinking about that last night. Just watching film is kind of weird because we just played them maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago. So I think you just have to kind of come with the mentality that you have to be really detailed in what you do. Technique has to be on point, and you have to kind of expect the unexpected. So if they throw out wrinkles in their offense, you have to just be ready for them and not get too out of control.
Yeah, first time around, y'all had pretty good fits, stopping Taylor in the run game and stuff. What can a team change, over 6 weeks from the last time you played them, Jeffrey, that could make a difference in a game like this? Are you playing that in your head too?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of all the possible outcomes. So I think for this week we have to really rely on the coaches, take in what they say, because I know Hafley's going to have a really good game plan for us.
Jeff, thank you so much.
All right, thank you. You guys take care.